Welcome back to English Buddy Podcast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Sarah. How are you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing great, Sarah. You know what? I just learned 20 new words this week, and I still remember them all.
Wow, that's impressive. What's your secret?
Well, that's exactly what we're talking about today. It's called spaced repetition.
Space repetition? That sounds scientific.
It does, but don't worry. It's actually very simple, and it works amazingly well.
I'm excited. Many of our listeners tell us they forget new words quickly. They study a word today, but next week, gone.
Exactly. That's a common problem. But today, we'll share a method that helps your brain remember words for a long, long time.
So if you've ever felt frustrated about forgetting vocabulary, stay with us. This episode will change how you learn.
Let's get started.
Okay, Mike, let's start with the basics. What exactly is spaced repetition?
Great question. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you learn a new word today, let's say confident. You write it down, you understand it, everything is good.
Okay, I'm with you.
Now, here's the problem. If you don't see that word again, your brain thinks, well, Mike doesn't need this anymore, and it deletes it, like cleaning up old files on your computer.
Ah, so our brains are actually trying to help us by forgetting?
Exactly. Our brains want to be efficient. They keep what we use and delete what we don't use.
That makes sense. So how does spaced repetition help?
Spaced repetition is a simple idea. You review the word multiple times, but with breaks in between, not all at once with space.
Oh, so that's why it's called spaced repetition.
Yes,
Yeah.
think of it like watering a plant. You don't give it all the water at once, right?
Oh.
You water it today, then again in a few days, then again next week.
I love that analogy.
So we're watering our vocabulary.
Exactly. And here's the key.
The breaks get longer each time. You might review a new word after 1 day, then after 3 days, then after 1 week, then after 1 month.
Why do the breaks get longer?
Because each time you successfully remember the word, your brain makes the memory stronger. It's like a path in the forest. The more times you walk on it, the clearer it becomes.
So at first the path is very weak and we need to walk on it often, but later it's clear and we don't need to walk on it as much.
Perfect. You've got it. That's exactly how spaced repetition works.
This is fascinating. So it's based on how our memory actually works.
Yes. Scientists have studied this for 100 years. They found that we forget things in a predictable pattern. It's called the forgetting curve.
The forgetting curve.
Right. Now, after you learn something new, you start forgetting it quickly at first. But if you review it at just the right moment, right before you forget it completely, your memory becomes much stronger.
So timing is everything.
Exactly. That's the magic of spaced repetition. It's not about studying more. It's about studying at the right time.
Now let's talk about how you can actually use this method. Sarah, are you ready to learn some practical steps?
Absolutely. Our listeners are probably thinking, this sounds great, but how do I do it?
Perfect. Let's start with the simplest method. You don't need any special apps or technology.
Oh, good. I like simple.
Method number 1, the box system. You need 5 small boxes or envelopes.
Just 5 boxes?
That's it. That's it. Label them daily, every 3 days, weekly, every 2 weeks, and monthly.
Okay, I'm following. What do I put in these boxes?
Flashcards. When you learn a new word, write it on a flashcard. English on one side, your language on the other. Start by putting it in the daily box.
So every day I review the cards in my daily box.
Exactly. And here's the important part. When you review a card and you remember it correctly, move it to the next box every 3 days.
So successful words graduate to the next box.
So perfect way to say it. But if you forget a word, move it back to the daily box.
Oh, so the words you struggle with stay in the early boxes and you see them more often.
Exactly. The system is self-adjusting. Difficult words get more practice automatically.
That's clever. What about people who prefer using their phones?
Great question. There are excellent apps for this. The most popular one is called Anki. It does all the spacing automatically.
How does an app know when I should review?
You tell it whether you remembered the word or not. If you remembered easily, it shows you that word again in maybe 2 weeks. If you struggled, it shows you again tomorrow.
So the app is basically doing what the boxes do, but automatically.
Precisely. Other excellent apps are Quizlet, Memrise, and Brainscape. They all use spaced repetition.
Okay, but let's say I'm using the box system. How many new words should I add each day?
Excellent question. For A1 to A2 learners, I recommend starting with just 5 new words per day.
Only 5? That seems small.
It might seem small, but remember, you're not just adding 5 words, you're also reviewing all your previous words on their schedule.
Oh, so on day 1, I add 5 words. On day 2, I add 5 new words, but I also review yesterday's 5 words.
Exactly. And by the end of the first week, you're reviewing words from different days, all on their own schedules.
I see. So it builds up quickly.
Right. After 1 month of adding just 5 words per day, you'll have added 150 words. And you'll remember most of them because of the reviews.
That's actually a lot. What if someone wants to learn faster?
You can increase the 10 words per day if you want, but be careful. The key is consistency, not speed. Better to do 5 words every day than 20 words for 3 days and then quit because it's too much.
That's a good point. Slow and steady wins the race.
Exactly. Now, let me share one more important tip. Make your flashcards interesting.
What do you mean by interesting?
Don't just write the word in translation. Add a sentence, add a picture, add anything that makes it memorable for you.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Let's say you're learning the word exhausted. Don't just write exhausted equals very tired. Instead, write a personal sentence. I felt exhausted after my first day at work.
Oh, because you're connecting it to a real memory.
Exactly. Or add a picture of looking tired, or even draw a funny stick figure. The more connections you make, the stronger the memory.
This is making so much sense. Anything else we should know?
Yes, stay consistent. Even 5 minutes every day is better than 1 hour once a week.
Daily practice is the key.
Absolutely. Your brain needs a regular signal that this information is important.
Okay, now it's time for our listeners to think. Mike, let's give them some questions to reflect on.
Great idea. Let's slow down and let everyone think about their own learning.
First question. How do you study vocabulary right now? Do you write lists? Do you use flashcards? Or maybe you just try to remember while reading?
Take a moment and think about that. What's your current method?
Now, second question. When you forget a word, What do you usually do? Do you look it up again, or do you just skip it and move on?
Be honest with yourself. There's no wrong answer. We're just thinking about our habits. Okay, here's an important one. Think of a word you learned recently, maybe last week or last month. Can you remember it right now without looking?
Try to picture that word in your mind. What was it? Can you see it? And here's my question. How many times did you review that word after you first learned it? Once? Twice? Never?
This is really telling, isn't it? Most people learn a word once and never review it.
Exactly. And that's why we forget. Now, let's think about the future.
Imagine this. 3 months from now, you can remember 300 or 400 new words easily. How would that change your English?
What could you do with those extra words? Could you watch movies more easily? Have better conversations?
Yeah, and finally, what's one small step you can take today? Could you make 5 flashcards? Could you download an app? Could you find 5 boxes at home?
Just one small action. What will it be?
You know what's powerful about this? You don't need to change everything at once.
That's right. Even starting with just 3 words per day is a great beginning.
The important thing is to start and to be consistent.
The real key.
All right, let's wrap up everything we've learned today.
So, what is spaced repetition? It's a way of reviewing information at increasing intervals. You review new words frequently at first, then less and less as your memory gets stronger.
It's like watering a plant. Regular care, but not all at once.
Perfect. And remember, this method works because it matches how our brains naturally work. We fight the forgetting curve by reviewing at just the right moments.
For the practical steps, you can use the box system with 5 boxes, or you can use apps like Anki, Quizlet, or Memrise.
Start small, just 5 words per day. Make your flashcards interesting and personal. And most importantly, be consistent.
You know what I love about this, Nethel? It's actually less work than traditional studying.
How so?
Because you're not cramming, you're not studying the same words over and over in one sitting. You're studying smart, not hard.
That's a great point. Spaced repetition is efficient. You put in less total time, but remember more.
And here's something encouraging. Even if you miss a day, it's okay. Just continue the next day. The system is flexible.
Exactly. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for consistency.
So, dear listeners, here's my challenge for you. This week, try spaced repetition with just 10 words. Only 10.
Make your cards today or download an app. Add 2 words every day for 5 days. Then follow the review schedule.
At the end of the week, notice how many you still remember. I think you'll be surprised.
And if you want to tell us about your experience, you can find us on social media or leave a comment on our website.
We love hearing from you. Your success stories motivate us and help other learners.
Remember, learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. Small, consistent steps will take you far.
And spaced repetition is your best friend for that journey.
All right, that's all for today's episode.
Thank you for listening to English Buddy Podcast.
Keep practicing, keep reviewing, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.